Financial institutions are places where you don't want to make mistakes because they can almost always lead to revenue loss.
The intent of disrupting the digital banking space in Nigeria.
Hi, I'm Adibusa Adeomi. I am the team lead data and AI at INFINION, and I was the lead AI architect for the ALAT project.
Hello world, this is Joanne, lead product designer at INFINION, lead product design on ALAT 2.0.
Hello, my name is Rejoice Okafor, cybersecurity engineer at INFINION, lead security engineer for ALAT 2.0 implement.
Hi everyone, I'm John Paul. I'm a DevOps engineer.
Hi, I'm Tabitha. I'm a product specialist at INFINION, and I was the product lead for ALAT 2.0.
When we're coming up with the architecture for this entire solution, we were considering the best way to define and respond to users. Right? We know that we're going for a natural language approach. Different people would come at it with different kinds of requests, and we needed to make sure that it was able to understand every form of it in whatever major language or form of English. Right? So LLM breakthrough is one of the most important things we have on this platform. Right? The LLM breakthrough through OpenAI and other models that was implemented into the entire solution was used to translate the intent from people. Right? We had a lot of engineering around it, but the core engineer is translating the intent from everybody, whether it is in English or it's in Yoruba or even Pidgin English. The system would translate it, right? It would get it, translate it, and define the intent, which is the engineering part of the whole module will pick up and then run the process as it should be.
The ALAT 2.0 project was built with the intent of disrupting the digital banking space in Nigeria, which I believe is doing that now already. At INFINION, we pride ourselves as one of the top innovators in providing digital solutions. I mean, our tagline is literally infinite possibilities. So I wanted to build an application that went beyond traditional banking. And for this to happen, we had to reimagine what the future of banking would look like, right? How can we incorporate where modern technology is now, right? From smart automations to AI to modern user interfaces. So it went beyond just the functionalities, right? If you look at the application, it is beautiful. We added modern 3D motion designs, right? We wanted an application that would know you, not just a generic application.
One expectation was clear. This was a financial application, and that meant that user identity, credentials, and data had to be protected at all costs. This meant that security shouldn't be an afterthought, but had to be integrated into every layer of the application at all times. We built the security architecture of the application around zero trust and defense in-depth principle. This meant that nothing was trusted by default. We verified explicitly every request that was made to the application from either the user, his devices, from any location, and also from the microservices to another microservice.
DevOps is basically the backbone of any infrastructure. Take for instance, if 1 million users are using ALAT voice banking, what DevOps ensures is there is seamless auto scaling. In a matter of seconds, you have the scale to meet the demand for all of those user requests. How we achieved this was basically leveraging Azure. All the technologies around Kubernetes and Red Hat orchestration were leveraged for the infrastructure. And for auto scaling, we basically implemented infrastructure automation for application deployment and resource provisioning.
Coming to the ALAT project, the goal was to create a product user-friendly that allows users to achieve their goals in the shortest number of steps. So that's what we did for the onboarding, and that's what we did for other sectors, the other pillars of the application. So we focus on the customer journey. If you notice that for the onboarding now, it takes the user 60 seconds to onboard on the application and to start making transactions in the application. We also worked on the voice banking. So voice banking just authenticates the user and then allows the user to use the voice to make transactions and then other activities. to, instead of manually clicking and clicking and clicking. So I mean, that's like the first Africa.